and then we'll go over it chord by chord. Here it is, right along with the tune. Let's dissect it here. This is what I like to call a one-chord jam, most of the verse. And the chord we're using is a D minor chord. The way we fret that is we use our first finger across the first 5 strings of the 5th fret, and that's going to bar all those so that we can fret both the 5th string and the 1st string with that finger. What happens in between doesn't really matter. But next we're going to have 2nd finger on 6th fret of 2nd string, pinky on 7th fret of 3rd string, and 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So our chord looks like this. Now the rhythm for the verse underneath the singing and over the melody guitar is going to look like this. Down, up, down, down, down. Down, up, down, down, down. And that's the part where they sing, we don't need no education. And then the part after that, which is a little more recognizable, is the funky part. It was basically the same accents on the beat. Here we're going to use a little muting, which entails lifting your fingers slightly so that they're still in contact with the strings, but they're not fretting any notes. And then we pick with our right hand over here across the muted strings. Here we have a regular chord. Here we have a muted chord. Something like that. And what I'm doing there is down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you see we have 2 mutes, 2 regular, 2 mutes, and then 2 regular. So we have down, down, up, mute, mute, note, note, mute, mute, note, note. And when you put the whole thing together, it looks like this. So what you're going to do is underneath the words, you're going to do the that little doodad. And then finally, when they get to the break, we're going to move to a G chord, which is basically this chord shape here, moved over 1 set of strings, like so, on the 3rd fret. So we are going to have our first finger across all 6 strings, 2nd finger on 4th fret of 3rd string, 3rd on 5th fret of 5th string, and pinky on the 5th fret of the 4th string to create, this is a G chord, and our strum here is going to go down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. And then we have that little fill after that, which I'm going to cover in a separate part of the video. Okay, there's also another guitar at the tail end of the verse that's held on the G chord. I'll play it along with the music for you. It's all just 1 chord up here, so that you can see what it sounds like. It's kind of low in the mix, but it adds a lot of fullness to the sound. Let's go ahead with the music, and then I'll show it to you note by note. Okay, so basically it's a D chord shape. If you're familiar with this D chord, just move it up to the 7th fret. If you're not, it's 1st finger 7th fret, 3rd string, 2nd finger 7th fret, 1st string, and 3rd finger 8th fret, 2nd string. And we're strumming only those 3 strings. And what we do is it's basically all up and downs. With 1 mute in there, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mute, mute, more strums. Pretty straightforward, only 1 chord and a pretty straightforward strum. It's just about all up and downs with the exception of that mute. So there it is.